Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, I feel like the last person who's doing YouTube videos to finally get this racket. Everybody's been asking me, where's yours? Even my buddies, where's yours? I get no love from Wilson. No love at all. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so before I get going, I'm going to warm myself up. Dark roast from Pete's this morning. Shout out to my man Guy for sponsoring my coffee of the morning. Appreciate it, Guy. If you want to support my dark roast coffee, piping hot habit, network is buymeacoffee.com/tennis spin. Thanks in advance. All right. Yeah, I finally freaking got it. See it? Yeah, I know. There's probably been 1,000 reviews already, and I'm going to be the last one out to do one because I get no love. You know, I guess I don't bleed enough Wilson red for Wilson. So, but let's talk about the racket. Enough about me. Okay? So, Wilson Clash 100. Most anticipated release of 2022 finally is here. What have they changed about this racket though? Well, let's look at it first. It's red. Kind of a burgundy red. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a big red person. Like, you ever seen me wearing red? Probably not. So, that's one strike on my side already. But let's take a look at the other parts of the racket, though. Let's check this part out. So they etched this part in. So somebody engraved Clash in here, which I think is really cool, though. I kind of like that little touch that they did to this racket. Let's check out the vitals. 100 square inch head, 10.4 ounces, which is 295. 10 points headlight, which is 31 centimeters, 27 inches long, which is standard 16 by 19 string pattern. Now, they got a new deal here called 45. 45. It's some kind of a braided weave that's supposed to give you more feel. So everybody's doing more feel. This racket already has a lot of feel. So they're going to give you more feel that will give you stiffness when you need it, more feel when you want it. Isn't that what Clash is all about? So they're making your Clash experience even more clashy. Now, let's look at the vitals here. What did they change though? So these are all strung specs. So the weight is 11 ounces, which is 312. The balance hasn't changed. With the strings in, it's 7 points headlight. The beam has not changed. Constant beam 24.5. Swing weight is the same. The only major change to the racket is that the RA was raised 2 points from 55 to the old model to the new model, which is 57. So the circled is last year's numbers or the old model's numbers, okay? So they made it a hair stiffer, a hair. Now let me show you one quick thing before we go out on the court. They reintroduced SI over here. You guys can see that number? That SI is as high as I've ever seen it. It's an 11. Oof. Man, you thought like 6'1", 7'2" was high on the SI scale. This is an 11. So for those of you who don't know, SI stands for Stiffness Index. It's a Wilson exclusive way of measuring the stiffness of the racket. So it's a way that they clamp here and bend here to see how much the racket bends. The more it bends, the higher the number. The stiffer the racket, the less it bends. So let's say if they made a 1.0, that'd be the stiffest racket. This is probably the softest racket if it's an 11, right? But it doesn't feel that way though, right guys? It doesn't feel that way. That's why it's like the top selling racket in the nation for the past 1.5 to 2 years. But let's see if they actually jacked it up. We're going to take it on the court, see if, let's see which coach is available. Let's actually do Rob, because Rob bleeds Wilson, and he's always going to say something positive about it anyways. All right? All right, on the court, my man Coach Rob, Clash 100 2.0, best-selling racket in tennis last 2 years. All right, guys, so we just got done. Coach Rob, Clash. Look at that etched. Look at that etched. 100, regular, top-selling racket in the nation. Coach Rob is very proud of that, as he bleeds Coach, as Coach bleeds red in his veins, because that's how much he loves Wilson. So, what do you think of the update, Coach?
I really liked it. It had great pocketing, good power, totally felt smooth swinging it. I think if you like the first one, you'll definitely like this one. It really is a good update from the version 1, and yeah, really, really sweet stick.
Nice. All right, so I actually liked it a lot too. I mean, I don't love the red, but the racket itself plays well. I might black it out, because I just don't like red. But maybe it'll make this etching look a little better. Whatever 45 is, they 45'd it out. And yeah, 45, whatever it is, works very well with this racket. Definitely a winner. This racket will continue to be a top seller. I have no doubt about that. So if you liked Edition 1 or V1 or 1.0, whatever they want to call it, 2.0 will continue the success. All right, so I want to thank my man Coach Rob for hanging out with me today, and thank Wilson for not jacking up the Clash. Okay, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Hey, Coach Rob, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing, Harry?
You know, I had a pretty tough week.
A lot of rackets.
Oh man, I don't even know what day it is.
A lot of dumb questions.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it. But I'm so glad to have you out here today with me.
Yeah, looking forward to hitting.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how hard it is for me to find a game.
Wow, that's surprising.
Well, that's why I have you, Coach Rob. So if you're having problems looking for a game, looking for a coach, looking for somebody to play with, try out playyourcourt.com. They'll have tennis buddies for you, matches buddies for you that match well with you. If you need your very own Coach Rob, they'll have that person for you too. And it's playyourcourt.com/tennis spin for half off. Link is below. Let's get going, Coach Rob.
Let's do it.